evening and welcome to Primetime News on Mitv. I remain Victor Daniels. In the news, the Supreme Court on Friday delivered judgment on appeals and challenging the outcome of governorship election in Gombe, Kebbi, Ogun, Kaduna, Nasarawa and Delta State. The Apex Court had last week decided the fate of 10 state governors. The governors are Hyacinth Alia of Benue, Alex Oti of Abia, Dauda Lawal of Zamfara, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos, and Bala Mohammed of Bauchi, and others across river governors, Basi Otu Ebonyi State Governor Francis Nwifuru, Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf, Akwa Ibom Governor Umo Eno, and Plateau State Governor Caleb Muftwang. In all the decided cases, no governor was sacked from office in Ogun. The Apex Court affirmed the election of the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun. The appellants, Ladi Adebutu and the People's Democratic Party, prayed to the Apex Court to compel the Independent National Electoral Commission to conduct a fresh election in the 99 polling units where elections were allegedly cancelled. The Appeal Court, Lagos Division, had in split decision on November 24, 2023, affirmed Abiodun's re-election. The majority judgment delivered by Justice Joseph Ikege dismissed the appeal filed by the PDP and its governorship candidate. Reading the lead judgment on Friday, Justice Tijani Abubakar dismissed the appeal. The Nasarawa State Governor, Abdullahi Sule, on Friday said the protest against the Supreme Court judgment that affirmed his victory in the March 2023 governorship election will not charge anything. The governor said that the Supreme Court is the ultimate and final count, adding that those who appreciate democracy should take the Apex Court's verdict in good faith. This is as Governor Sule, alongside the immediate past national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, and the immediate past governor of the state, Senator Tanko Almakura, have paid a thank you visit to the President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa, Abuja, shortly after the Supreme Court affirmed his victory. The national leader of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, has announced that the party's doors are widely opened to a merger as no party can single-handedly clinch power in the country. Senator Kwankwaso also said that the issue of Kano Emirates will be revisited. Kwankwaso, who was the NNPP presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, said this in an interview with some radio stations on Friday. Meanwhile, after the Supreme Court verdict that reversed the sack of Governor Abba Yusuf, there have been agitations for a new emir. While speaking on the possible NNPP merger, Kwankwaso noted that his doors were open for talks to form a formidable force to clinch power, as he believed that no party can single-handedly win elections or clinch power in the country. He therefore stated that his doors were open to whoever approached him or sought for a measure to clinch power and deliver the dividends of democracy to Nigerians. The Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria will hold its first policy meeting for the year on February the 26th and 27th. This is according to the tentative MPC meeting calendar posted on the website of the Apex Bank. The meeting, which will be the first under the leadership of Governor Yemi Cardoso, is scheduled to be one of the 6 meetings scheduled for this year. And according to the document, the bank will hold its second NPC meeting on the 25th and 26th of March 2024. It also stated that other meetings will be held in May, July, September, and November. The NPC last year met in July under the suspended former governor Godwin Emefiele when it raised the benchmark rate to a record high of 18.75% to rein in the surging inflation, then at 23%. And since July, inflation has accelerated further to 28.9%, the highest in almost 3 decades, spurred by surging fuel costs. And after the government removed the gasoline subsidy, higher food prices, and plunging naira note, that has raised the cost of import. Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has slammed a 50 million naira fine against the Nigerian police over violation of the fundamental human right of Professor Zainab Duke Abiola. Also affected by the fine is one engineer Ibrahim, who is said to be the son of retired Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba. This was contained in an enrollment of orders signed by a principal register, Umar Salamatu, dated December the 19th, 2023. And apart from the fine, the defendant were also ordered by the tender a public apology to the applicant in two national newspapers. As contained in the enrollment of order of Justice Mudukbe Osho DBE, the respondents paraded the applicant in her night gown. This is the judge held was flagrant violation of her rights. And about 2,000 Nigerians were the first beneficiaries of the Lions Club International District 4B4 Hunger Relief Initiative tagged Feed the Poor, aimed at assisting the less privileged in the society. The District 4B in Nigeria, who converged all members under its jurisdiction at the popular Agege Pen Cinema Bridge to extend its hands of fellowship to 500 nuclear family, believes that with the present economic challenges, where the headline inflation on food items has reached 28.9%, there is the need to give out the fellow Nigerians to help cushion the effect. The past district governor, Taiwo Adewumi, while speaking in Lagos on Friday, said the selection of Agege was based on community needs assessment, ensuring that choice would maximize the benefits for a significant number of people in Agege community. He urged other service organizations to join in contributing their fair share to collectively improve the world and make it a better place to live in. The committee chairperson, District Relief Hunger, Lion Kehinde Orejoko, who disclosed that the district-wide program aimed to support 5,000 people, said that currently they are providing meals for 500 beneficiaries exclusively in Agege this year. She urges citizens to step forward and contribute in various ways, emphasizing that relying solely on the government is not sufficient as they cannot address the issues alone. The immediate past president, Lagos Paddles Club, Timidayo Adeyemi, underscored the humanitarian nature of their efforts to support the hungry, less privileged, and the needy in the society.
Now, we have a target of serving 200 million people across the world every year in 5 areas, which includes vision, diabetes, relieving the hunger, pediatric cancer, and relieving and environment. This is just one of those 5 areas that we focus on. As we are doing this, we are doing it across the globe today. And today, District 404B2, we are feeding at least 500 homes. And feeding 500 homes means you would have touched at least the lives of 2,000 people today.
The government cannot do it all alone. We as an association can come up and assist in one way or the other, just like what we did today, to better the living of our people in our community.
People that needs most of our services in the society, that can now come up to where the governor is, where the local government chairman is. That's why we are coming out to meet the masses on the ground. And you can see them in masses coming out, and they're having their goodies. So it's a thing of joy that I've done today, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
Local scene will take some stories from the foreign scenes right after the short break.